316 Skate Pliskin. 34 Danger Zone. 55 Holy Smith. 6 Broders. 60 Geriatric. 8 Gazabite. 810 Fenno, and number 9 New.
I love me some 3-on-1 action.
Oh, Sully being given a very
Wonderful work. 4. But we are only 3 minutes into this game.
We'll let them off.
As usual, I have absolutely no geographical knowledge. I'm going to say that Barrow have got the slight home advantage, probably travelled a little bit. Holly's looking at me like an
Holly's
idiot.
like, no.
It's a little bit more, because I got told off last time for saying
It is Nomad that takes lead jammer out of nowhere.
I am really quite surprised at this start, and that is not me being rude to Barrow at all. I was just
Oh my God.
loving it.
This is great. Barrow got some very flighty jammers. I say this just as Nomad's been completely brought to a halt, but you know.
But
that
is because Lincoln have got some very strong blockers.
That's a cut track issued to Nomad. We have a power jam for Nickety for Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln are going to be glad to have this slight advantage at the moment. It is not a massive score difference, but as I said before, Sauce, it's win or lose.
That's exactly how it works. Whoever's got the most points wins.
Yeah, sorry, that was
apparently.
a bit like an old football punditry thing, wasn't it? It's a game of two halves.
It is, isn't it? It's a game of roller derby.
It's a game of roller derby, and Nickety's only got one more roller derby player to get past, and then all the points are in the bag for him. Little stumble on the track there for Rose Blade, coming up against the might that is the pink legs of Tomahawk. But for Nickety, trying to get round that last Barrow player there, that is Speedy Gonzalez, but denied. Barrow are really showing the I was going to say showing the goods. I'm not sure if that's quite the expression that I want.
Jam's been called for injury.
Yep. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to introduce you to our sponsors. We are very grateful, of course, to our sponsors here today, and we will start off with Roller Derby City. Thank you for being the amazing folks at Roller Derby City who have provided the gorgeous officials and volunteers some T-shirts. You've probably seen a picture of me on Facebook. Why wouldn't you have done? In my lovely purple lilac-y announcer top with the beautiful Manchester Bee on them. So thank you for those, Roller Derby City, because they are beautiful. And you don't have to miss out. Don't have FOMO on the Bee T-shirt. Sausage. No. Where can they get one from?
They can get one at www.rollerderbycity.com. Or you could just come here. Come see here. Pop round, do some shopping.
Get uphill.
Get up the hill.
Come and join us in Halifax.
Hashtag Halifactual Facts.
Oh, apparently the Bee T-shirts might not be on sale, so next year, come and volunteer, and then you can get one.
And to be fair, you could probably look at them anyway on that website. I've not completely lied.
All right, sausage, sure. Covering yourself.
You've got to cover yourself.
I know. Well, you cover yourself in Bee T-shirts. Well, you can, because we've got Bee T-shirts. Yeah. And they are wonderful, so thank you, Roller Derby City, because it's one of my favourite T-shirts ever.
I haven't tried mine on yet. I need to. Too many beers last night. I couldn't find myself. What
a shining example you are.
Also
joining us today and bringing our fantastic waffle to you is Derby Duck. Thank you so much. Bringing you all the action from MEQ 2018. Derby Duck are the winners of the internet streaming facility. I'm just going to keep saying words.
That sounds like a posh word for going the loo.
Thank you for facilitating my streaming.
So we've got Brothers on the jam line now for LRT up against Jardin for the Barrow Infernos.
We will bring you an update on the injured skater as soon as we can. It looks like, I think they've been
I think he's
returned.
okay. I mean, the medics have sat back down and he's not with them, and I don't see a big ambulance in here, so I reckon he's all right.
Fantastic. And it is wonderful to see such prompt and attentive medical services.
And what's happened there?
So we've had a track
it's-
cut to Broders.
Oh, Brothers, what have you done? Sit down. Think about what you've done for 30 seconds. We have a power jam for the Barrow Infernos.
Is that the first, not only first power jump, but first penalty?
No.
No? Oh, hello.
For LRT it is.
Ah, okay,
Power
cool.
jam was the other way round earlier.
Ah, I got you. I'm paying attention.
So Jardin being given a very difficult time there. Zapper Fox recycling him all the way past turn 4. Really trying to burn the clock and waste Barrow's time.
Wonderful to see there. Dapper Fox looked like perhaps he wasn't going to get the jammer, but actually what he did was guided the jammer into the 3-wall of the other ducks.
Oh, into
Smart
the jaws.
Smart blocking when you're by your sen. That means yourself.
Yeah, we're in Yorkshire now. So Brothers is back in play. He's already done his initial. And he is out again on the scoring pass, getting 5 points there.
So the current score is 16-24. Lincolnshire now in the lead. We missed the lead change while we were talking about bees.
Not again.
I know,
It's
typical.
classic us, isn't it?
There is, now the start pass, no, it's the other one, isn't it? The power jam
The power jam.
has now gone to Lincoln, so we are going to see a little change in fortunes once more for the Lincolnshire Roaring Thunder.
It's all very exciting as Brothers grabs another 5 points to pop in his pocket.
So power jam stats currently stand at 2-1 to Lincoln.
Ooh, them vital statistics.
But it's not about how many power jams you get, is it? It's about what you do with them.
Exactly.
So this is the first jam, and this is jam number 4. It's the first jam that Barrow haven't actually scored. It sounded very serious with them there.
That's very
Jeez,
serious.
Barrow.
I thought Skate Pliskin was twerking down there. You
Oh,
can't
it's a
see
bit-
it in shot. Well, luckily.
It's a bit early for twerking, although
He's
I
gonna
can
do
see
it.
what
He's
you're
gonna,
thinking.
yeah, he's going to do it now, right?
So Skate Piskin, first time on the jam line, I believe, for Lincoln.
Oh,
and
that's a
lead.
lovely pass.
He's got the run of the mill literally by himself as Barrow are still suffering a power jam.
Is that another northern thing, the mill?
I say it all the time, but I feel like it's a bit more
It's
northern
more
today.
appropriate today, isn't it? So,
Easy
Pliskin
couple of points there for Skate Piskin. Well, not couple, he got the whole lot, didn't he?
got all of them.
As he comes back round, Tomahawk, last line of defence there on to Barrow, coming out the box from the power jam. But Jardine has got the hat on, ready to score, but the jam is called. So this, Holly, correct me if I am wrong, but is this the second jam now? Barrow not scoring? Oh, look at that. Did some
Some in your head
vital
stats.
stats.
Vital statistics.
So now as we are only 5 jams in, Sausage, can you believe it?
Can you believe?
We've got 16 from Barrow. That early start now starting to wane away as we see Lincoln with 40. Did Lincoln just need a quick breath of fresh air, a quick couple of jams under their belt? And now we're going to see the reason that Lincoln was so close to qualifying last year. For those of you who remember, it was heartbreaking seeing them just missing out on qualifying.
So it is Fenno with the lead jammer status for Lincolnshire. Already on a nice quick scoring pass, collecting 5 points as Princess is still trapped in the jaws of the ducks themselves.
Oh, in a ducky jaw.
In the ducky jaws.
Looks like we're trying to get a star pass. Oh, is that optical zoom there? 2020, I believe it is.
Oh, it might be. It probably is. Oh, cheeky. It was a bit of a fake.
It was a fake.
Oh, you
Princess
big
fake.
Oh, you big Princess faker. So, nice, a 10-point jam for Lincolnshire. Still no points again in that jam for Barrow.
Yeah, so we saw Barrow at the start of the game, 3 jams in a row, nice healthy points. Thank you, Holly. But the last 3 jams, potatoes all round. Will Nomad 027 be able to outdo the might that is Sully in those rather fetching leggings.
You're very into Sully's leggings.
I
Oh,
am.
there we go. You somehow blessed them into action.
Or curse them.
Nomad hopping over the apex to take lead. Jamo for Barrow.
Sully seeing the smallest of gaps there, but managed to get himself through forward facing. Very nice.
Nomad's been pretty reliable in this game so far. 100% track record for getting a lead. Jammer collects those vital points and calls it off.
Yeah, great to see Barrow picking up a few points there as we see both teams getting 4 points. So 20 plays 55. If you both get the same points, should you just then get no points?
No, you get a hug.
Aww.
Got Finickety on the jam line now for Lincolnshire up against Princess Leia for Barrow Infernos.
Oh, interesting start there. So you had 2 jammers at the back, you had 3 blockers, and then both the pivots at the front. Like a little diamondy thingy.
Oh, what was that?
Interesting, I don't know.
They're still back to normal now. Everyone's just hitting each other and hemming them in, but lead jammer goes to Finickety for LRT.
We nearly talked about strategy for a minute then, and then
I know,
we
and
had
then we got
nowhere
lost.
else to go with it.
We got lost and confused. It's classic me in roller derby, to be honest.
So Princess once more has taken off the jammer star, but this has not tricked Lincoln, as they have got that wonderful wall there of number 8, which is Gazabai, along with Geriatric, really holding the Princess to submission.
Oh, and they're picking on the pivot as well. Looks like we have had a real star pass this time to Optical Zoom. No faking this time.
But Finickety says it doesn't matter whether it's a real one or a fake one. I've had enough of this.
I'm calling it off.
Get out of town.
There was a 9-point jam for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. Barrow kept frozen on a 0 for that one.
Just a little shot there of some of our fantastic officials. Look at their lovely bee t-shirts.
Oh, bees. Nomad on the jam line, looking to carry on that lovely 100% track record of getting lead.
Quick
Up
little
against-
official timeout there, but it looks like it was over as soon as it began.
Probably a bit of track repair or something. Anyway, Nomad up against Brothers for Lincolnshire. Both
Look.
jammers. Oh, having a bit of a triangular nightmare each side, but Brothers having a spin to win. He gets lead.
Spin to win.
Spin
Oh,
to win.
no,
babes.
no man's 100% track record is gone.
Announcer's curse.
I know, yeah, we should never speak of you.
You should just never speak again. But tough. You've got to listen to us all weekend.
Wonderful work there from Broders. Saw that the last line of defence there from Barrow had actually gone out, so he was free to jump back on the track. Last line of defence, he's always tomahawk. Those legs just spread the whole apex.
Like, I've heard of an apex jump, but this is my first time with an apex spread.
Spread it like Lurpak. Other spreadable substances are available because we're not sponsored by them, although I would love it if we were.
Princess on the jam line again for Barrow, up against Skate Bliskin. See if he has a little twerk again. Or he's thinking about it. He's probably got some like Nicki Minaj in his head now.
If whatever works for you, darling. So Barrow have only scored in 1 jam in the last 6. And with lead now going over to the aforementioned Skate Piskin, it doesn't look like they might not pick up points in this jam.
Oh, lovely little bit of duck and cover from Skate Bliskin there. A little bean dip. Love a bean dip.
I just love the word bean dip. I like
a great
any
word,
skill reference that has got food in it. Princess Leia taking quite a hit there from number 55, Holy Schmidt. Went down for a second, but got back up again, which is what we always want to see.
Medics sat back down, relaxed again.
Medics did look up like little meerkats, but sat back down again, and we're all good. But God bless the medics for being so attentive.
Skate Bliskin, another 5-point scoring pass. And we have a star pass for Barrow Infernos. It is now Jardin with the start.
Ooh.
But Skate Pliskin has a bit of a tumble, calls it off.
Yeah, he kind of like landed his face into the hand of one of Barrow. It was
Just getting gently cupped in the chin.
It was a bit medieval at times, but it was all good. So now we see 20 taking on 86. Quite a lead stretch now for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. They are going to be very happy with that indeed. As we have a timeout for Barrow. And a timeout is the perfect opportunity for me to say thank you to our MB event medics, to Northbridge Leisure Centre, which is the fantastic venue that we're in, and to our Ninmans who did all our pap testing to make, Holly's going to correct me on my pronunciation there, Nymans. Well, maybe if you'd have written it better, I could have read it better. Oh, Holly doesn't have a mic, so she can't say anything.
Oh, phonetic spellings, please.
Yeah, or just, pictures.
Yeah.
But all those people,
hand signals.
all those people, much thanks to you, because without you, we couldn't be here. We've got the fantastic leisure centre here. We've got our wonderful medics, as we've already given lots of praise to already, and to Nymans for making sure that all the equipment that we're allowed to use is
not going to blow up.
It's not going to blow up, even if me and Sausage touch it. That in itself is worth a thank you.
Wow, a miracle.
So not half time, Terry.
Oh, skipping ahead.
Time out is over. Looks like I always love a timeout because I like to see what the teams do with it. Has it broken the focus, or does it help strengthen the focus?
I was going to say, you can't actually see what they're doing. Barrow are in the bit we can't see.
Oh, I don't want to see what they're doing.
I thought you meant, like, do they light some candles? Do they run a bath?
Do they massage each other?
Yeah, a little circle of massage.
Do they look at some quotes on Instagram? Like a cat going, hang in there.
Hang in there.
You can do it.
Hanging in there now is Fenno. He's just trying to bust through the last blocker. He takes lead jammer for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder.
Lincolnshire really putting on the brakes here, not allowing Optical Zoom any purchase to get through here. That timeout called by Barrow, but very much in the favour of Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder.
We have a star pass for Barrow Infernos.
Do we?
We do. And Fenno's not actually even letting the pivot put the hat on. They are giving him a very hard time. It's Roseblade, the pivot now. He's got the start in hand. Oh, but he's being kept incredibly busy by LRT's blockers. It's just not giving him the time of day. You're not coming through, and you know who is? It's Fenno, hopping over the apex, casual-like.
Danger Zone really living up to his name there, denying Roseblade any chance to become the jammer. But now you're the jammer.
Now you're the jammer. What are you going to do? Probably try to score some points and stuff, I guess.
Tomahawk straight out of the box, doing a hand signal that probably said, I'll be your offence. Because he did the offence.
Oh, he's very offensive, isn't he?
He is. So Lincolnshire with a 13-point jam there. Fantastic work from them with 99 points. That means we are 1 point away from what, Sausage?
From...
If they're on 99 and they score 1 point.
To slap.
Oh, jeez.
I'm still in a bit of tension. I wasn't paying attention.
Was it tension or attention?
Either or. Look, I've had like a sip of coffee. It's not enough.
But who has had enough coffee is Sully. No pass, no penalty means that you are not lead, but he is the first jammer out. Ooh. That means we could see Nomad back into his lead stride. But
he has removed the jammer star, so if when he gets out, he won't be lead either.
This will be a 2-minute jam like in the olden days. Sully doing a little skip round the outside, as Sully does best. All the points are in the bag for Sully, but do we think he's got another 1 minute 20 of jamming in him? I'm pretty sure he has.
Yeah. Just ducking around the bottom of the Duke of York, as you do.
As one does.
As one does, yeah. Oh, a little spin.
Nomad.
Hello,
straight
Nomad.
up the
How
inside.
You doing?
You were too busy looking at the Duke of York.
Yeah, the Duke of York's bottom.
Ooh.
Seeing what he was doing. Some nifty blocking, but yeah, Nomad's been hit back out. Recycled very far back the Dapper Fox.
Sully has already picked up a whole batch of points here for Lincoln with 44 seconds still left to go of this jam. I think he's got another couple of laps left in him.
He ain't got a choice.
Yeah, I mean, he could just stop.
Yeah, we're at 24-point jam for Sully at the moment, the highest scoring jam of the day because it's the first game of the day.
Yeah. Anything that happens in this game is record breaking. It's like, you're so fast.
So fast, the best game ever. Oh, there we go. Look at that footwork on Sully.
Very lovely work there from the little thunder duck that he is. Nomad really struggling with this jam though, but it is probably because look at the defensive wall he is up against. You've got Jerry, you've got Dapper Fox, and you have got number 55, which is Holy Schmidt. That is a tripod I wouldn't want to be going near any day, any time.
Did Sully get more points there? He did a huge 34-point jam for Sully of Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. Well done, that lad.
Oh, put him on a national team. I am obviously not the team selection committee for any team ever, actually. But I could be.
Yeah, could be.
And we are having an official review called by Barrow, I believe that is. We've got a lot of Barrow people in the middle, and the fantastic head referee of Big Smack and Fries giving us the egg.
Giving us that egg, that magic egg of destiny, the official review. She has the power.
Do a sponsor read, Sauce. I'm going to sip some coffee.
I'll have a little sponsor read. Well, as you know, this is the MRDA European Qualifier, the Men's Roller Derby Association. This is hosted in conjunction with those guys. We would like to thank them very much for their support this weekend. And don't forget, the top 2 teams this weekend are going to take the final spaces at the MRDA Champs. That's on at the 12th to the 14th of October, all the way in Salem, USA.
Ooh.
And that's hosted by Bridgetown Roller Derby and the MRDA themselves. Very exciting.
Oh.
I hear you're going, Cherry.
Well, I might be going near there, yes.
Yeah, I might pop over.
Might pop in and have a look.
Pop your head in.
Pop in, see if I know anyone.
Yeah.
Say hiya.
Hiya.
I was there when you qualified.
Yeah, I'll put you there.
Yeah.
I helped.
So because we are up here in the rafters, we do not quite yet know what has happened in this official review. To be honest, I can't recall anything massive that I think it might be.
Maybe they just want to say good job.
So we will wait for the official review. No one wants to hear our thoughts on the matter.
I have no thoughts on the matter because I don't know what's up.
Well, it looks like the jam is about to get underway. There's no one in the penalty box. Everybody's on the track, so there's no kind of punishment as it would seem.
Yeah, I'm not seeing no beef here.
So, but we will give you that information as soon as we've got it. I bet there's loads of people at home going, oh, geez, we totally know what it is.
Yeah. So we got Princess up against
where's he gone?
Where's he gone? There, Nickety, there you are, mate.
Come back to us.
Come back for Nickety, where have you gone? So for Nickety, having a leap to the outside, a leap to the inside, getting smashed up by that triangle, but he is out for lead jammer for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder.
Princess having a bit of a struggle at the back of the pack there, thanks to the 2 blocking from We Had Toots, and I think that was Fox there. Oh, hang on, I've got the wrong sheet in front of me. It was Nuke. Toots and Nuke Toots. I was trying to make that work, but it didn't really. I'll leave it.
It was close enough. Some sort of weird
are we gonna
guttural noise there. What was that?
Wow, it looked like we were going to get a couple of points there for Barrow, but it looks like the whistle was called off just in time. Do you know what? I'm talking absolute... No, I am correct.
You're right. You're right, you know. Nope. So scores at the moment.
Sorry, they've swapped the scoreboard round for some reason. I was like, how has suddenly Barrow scored more points? So my apologies, but it's not really my fault. I'm going to blame this stuff around me. So I believe Lincoln scored the 3 points there, and they are on 136. And Barrow didn't score, and they're on 23.
We are less than 10 minutes to go as well on this first half of the day. We've got Optical Zoom on the jam line up against Brothers. Ooh, Brothers with some nifty leg work there. Takes lead jammer for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. Optical Zoom still trapped in a bit of a duck sandwich.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Put some plum sauce on it.
Had the hoisin out.
Bit of spring onion.
Oh, lovely. Might get a Chinese later.
Oh. Brom will have one.
Oh, Brom will be there eating 6 cases of chow mein again.
Oh, and we've had a track cut while we were talking about what food we want to eat this early in the morning. Optical Zoom track cut there for Barrow, which means Broders is your active and only jammer on the track at the moment for Lincolnshire, who are currently already on 10 points in this jam.
Oh, Dapper Fox in with the offence there, and Brothers has decided to call off the jam, keep the jammer for Barrow frozen in the box.
Oh.
Get some fresh legs on the track.
Skate Piskin is the fresh legs that you asked for. What will
I
they
like how
be
he sort of posed as you said that, did he? Yeah.
Oh, he knows.
He knows he's got the fresh legs. He washes his legs.
5 seconds is called. All of the players. Oh, hang on. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Wait for it.
We're having the track repaired. So I was just about to say, all of the skaters, bar the jammer obviously, are at the front of the pack. Don't see this start very often. Although, Sausage, just like your fetching tiger print, it is kind of coming back into fashion.
Oh, yeah.
Skaters really favouring the pivot line starts and allowing their jammers to have a run up, allowing the jammers to run up and kind of see what's going on, maybe do a little bit of jukey McJuking.
Oh, Jukey McJukerson. Or even just get that momentum going as well. Some skaters, once they get going, they're just unstoppable anyway.
Indeed. Skate Piskin here, one of those unstoppable players.
Oh.
Through, but not lead, which means lead is open for Optical Zoom to take, should they want it. I mean, I'm sure they want it.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
Wonderful work once more there from Tomahawk. Absolute powerhouse of a blocker at the front there, denying Optical Zoom any opportunity to get them hips round and grab some points.
Oh, really solid blocking work on both counts here. Barrow just seems to keep reappearing.
Oh, hello. Oh, lots of things are happening.
Duke's on the floor.
Duke Payne did a lovely move there, but Skate Piskin kind of like counteracted it with a little hip move, and then everyone tumbled down. So if you are listening to this rather than watching it, everyone kind of tumbled, but everyone's back up again.
Everyone fell over. Classic roller derby.
And now everyone's back into twos, holding each other's shoulders.
Oh, find a buddy. Always find a buddy.
And grab their shoulder.
A lovely apex jump there from Skate Piskin.
But we see Optical Zoom once more with the track cut. Thank you, Holly. I mean, she didn't make it happen. Going into the penalty box, she just told me what it was.
She did.
Oh, Holly.
She went down there.
So, Skate Piskin has got 19 seconds left of being the only jammer on the track. Duke of Pain trying to cause some pain at the front. Piskin, I think, just got reminded that there was only a few seconds left in this jam and suddenly, put the afterburners on. Oof. Looks at the clock, he's had enough.
Oh, he's like, that'll do. I'm just going to stand here. He's got to save his energy for twerking later.
I mean, we do have a long weekend of exciting roller derby for you. There are only, Holly's going to correct me probably for being wrong now, 5 teams? We have 5 teams here, which means lots of action for everybody.
And we've got exhibition games. We have got the Jensen Pink trying to give the New Wheeled Order some trouble, some practice, getting ready for champs. We've also got juniors game tomorrow. That's going to be very exciting to see those guys fresh from the World Cup.
Yeah, so loads of roller derby for your roller derby loving eyes.
Imagine, can you believe?
Gazabite, first jam I believe it is, out for him. I think we might have seats, Fenno, sorry, I looked at the wrong thing.
And we've had a star pass. It is now Roseblade as the active jammer for Barrow Infernos, but not for long because jam was called off.
Suddenly the house announcers have got really loud and all I can hear is Roller Polar Bear in my ears. Which,
no, that's just in general anyway.
No one wants.
He doesn't need a microphone. So scores at the moment, we are looking at 1-7-9 to Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder and 23 to the Barrow Infernos.
5 minutes left to go of this first half. As you said, 179 playing 23. quick timeout to just fix that track.
What are you doing to the track, guys? We've got Sully in the snazzy leggings taking on Princess Leia.
So the official review, remember that happened ages ago.
Back in the day.
The official review was upheld. We had a back block with a back block on white, and it was given. Is that correct, Holly? So the official review was retained by Barrow. If you are thinking that official reviews never happen, they do, and that they can be successful. So well done to Barrow for a great official review there.
So cheeky antics happening with Jammers. There was a bit of an attempt of eating a baby by Sully. He actually ended up causing the whole pack to move back to turn 3, but now he is out. Lead Jammer. Normal service has been resumed.
And we've had a star pass for Barrow, so Jardine is now your active jammer in number 28 for Barrow, but it is in vain as Sully grabs some points, all 4 of them, takes them back to the bench as we go into the final couple of minutes of this first half. Exciting stuff. I mean, they don't look very excited, but it is exciting.
I'm sure they're very excited. It's 3 minutes left of the half. They're probably getting a bit tired. We've got Speedy jamming for Barrow Infernos and Fair Nicotine for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder.
It is Speedy's first time up on the jam line for Barrow. Will he be able to put a little bit of sparkle into this jam needed for Barrow, or will For Nicotine, and he says it happens just as I am saying it, For Nicotine lead jammer once more for Lincoln. But Speedy does what Speedy does best, lives up to his name. Straight through and is pelting it round that track.
Yeah, he's probably getting a wriggle on.
Oh, so close.
Oh, nearly into the ref, but he just dodges.
Oh, so close. I didn't think Nicotine was going to see in time that Speedy was coming around to grab a point. We were all kind of a little bit bated breath for it, but
less than 3 minutes on the clock for this half. Looks like
Igor's having a lovely time in his Hawaiian shirt there.
As usual. We've got Brothers on the jam line now for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder up against Princess Leia for Barrow.
Little bit of jammer, but now all the jammers do what they should, and that gets stuck in a 3-wall. That is, of course, a compliment to the blockers, because I love to see it.
Lovely to see. Getting some lovely offence there from Toot, but it is just a big old monster mash up to turn 2, but it is Brothers taking lead out of that mess.
Oh, it looks like a track cut has been given there to Princess Leia. Looked around, I think he was half expecting it, given by the look on his face. Judge Red is like, you know it, you go and sit down.
Think about what you've done.
And let Broders clock up some more points. Are we going to see a double century before half time?
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Double slaps. Oh, Rogers is over there for some reason. He's gone to see the audience. He's back.
Unfortunately, Barrow haven't actually scored in the last 6 jams, which, as you can see by the scoreline, Lincoln have really dominated. After the first 3 minutes, Lincoln have really gone, actually, this is our game and we're having this.
We're having it.
And we've had some fantastic big scores from Lincoln. 34, which was by Sully, and 24, which was 3-1-6, which is Skate Piskin. Big scores. And as we all know, roller derby fans, that all it takes sometimes is that big jam, and then the lead is pretty much in the bag.
Oh, have a big jam.
Have a big jam sandwich.
Right, so Princess has taken off the jammer helmet cover. What's he up to? Is he going to be a big fakey McFakerson again, or is he going to pass? He has passed because Jardine just put a jammer star on, unless that was in his pocket the whole time, which is super illegal. We've had a star pass for Barrow.
I think that Princess did a really good job there of faking that he was the jammer, because I think everyone got a little bit confused there. Not just me, because that's easily done. Some of the skaters on the track. So fantastic work there from Barrow. But we have now seen Lincoln smashing that double century.
Oh, slap it.
2:01 taken on 23. I think we might get one more jam in this first half. We'll wait and see.
Right then, I can see LRT's bench coach there having a little chat with our big smack. Are we going to have an official review, or is it just a little chin wag? Just want to see how she is. She's like, no, get back to your corner. Got work to do.
So for those of you who are well versed in roller derby, LRT's bench manager is actually Giggity from SDRD and Team England fame. They've called out all the big shots today, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
Is Sutton going to come in and be a track maintenance? We don't know.
You know what Sutton's like. He's everyone's dad. He's the roller derby dad, and he'll show up.
Has he done a timesheet for everybody?
Yeah, it's like kids' sports day for him, this.
Apparently he's watching the screen.
Hey.
Hi, Sutton.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. Can I have some more pocket money because I need to get to America? And while we're talking about that, we have had another star pass for Barrow. Roseblade there donning the star, but it was slightly in vain as the jam was called off. 9 points to Lincoln, nothing there to Barrow, and we are going to go into intermission. Myself and Sausage will be back with you in around 13 minutes. Grab yourself a cup of tea and we will see you shortly.
And morning, we are back in the room for the second half of Barrow Infernos versus Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder here at the MRDA European Qualifiers in sunny Halifax. We've got some stats, I believe.
We have indeed. So we have got lead jammers for Lincoln. They have got 11. 3 power jams. Your highest jam scoring skater is Sully, who with his high scoring jam of 34. And then we have Skate Piskin, who has scored 55 points for Lincoln. Obviously, Sully scored 34 in 1 jam. Skate Piskin's got an accumulative number there.
Ooh, accumulator.
I know, that's a good word there. I'll probably say a stupid word in a sec now. Barrow have had 4 lead jams, 5 star passes, 1 power jam, and your highest scoring jam was Nomad with a 7, and your top scoring accumulative was also Nomad with 19. Thank you, Holly, for those stats, because you made me sound intelligent for about 10 seconds. All power jams are due to cuts in funding or cuts in...
Yeah, cuts in funding.
We couldn't afford any more track.
Oh, it's getting political.
Sorry.
So yeah, in case you missed it earlier, I am Battered Sausage. I'm here with the amazing Very Cherry.
Hiya.
And we've got the wonderful, amazing, intelligent Holly, who is giving us the stats till they come out of our ears. It's amazing. She's making us look very clever.
She's not only giving us stats, but she's reining us in. Otherwise, we'd have definitely talked about
melons,
seagulls, and Trent Reznor, Trent Jaffa cakes.
We've already had Jaffa cakes. I haven't had a Jaffa cake.
No one's
Do you think we've got any?
No, I don't know. There is Weight Watchers going on in the room next door. They're probably only 2 points.
Oh yeah, it'll be all right.
If I do a run round the track, are we allowed one?
Yeah.
Right. Roller derby's happening now. Holly's giving us the look. We've got to go serious.
Had the look. She's got the look.
Right, and we've got Roseblade out jamming for Barrow. I believe this is the first time he's been jammer from the get-go. He's been the Star Pass recipient many times. Always the bridesmaid, now he's the bride.
Anyway, it's Fenno who takes lead for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. Pack really speeding up. Are they going to grab some points and call it? I don't know. I'm not psychic.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm a lot of things. Oh, maybe I am psychic. They do points and call it.
Wonderful offence there from Tomahawk. Tomahawk is probably one of the most reliable offenders.
I thought you were going to say he's the most offensive.
He is the most offensive person ever. And do you know what? He's so polite. He shook my hand at an after party.
Oh, wow.
That is how polite he is.
We've got Sully on the jam line now for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder up against Princess Leia of Barrow Infernos.
I've never shook hands with either of them.
No, same.
Today might be the day though. Sausage that's reached for the stars.
Can't wait.
Oh, Sully, straight up the inside and over to shake hands with us. Metaphorically. Hi, Sully.
Hi, Sully. Definitely deserves a handshake for that.
He does indeed. Princess Leia really battling at the back of the pack. Barrow have struggled quite a little bit points-wise, but it has not been through lack of determination. But look at that wall from Jerry Dapper Fox, and I believe that is Holy Schmidt as well. Fantastic defence there from Lincoln. I get excited and then start singing the team names.
You're getting into it. Now Sully's been recycled to the back all the way to turn 4. He got to turn 1, but stuff happened. He got hit out and he had to get tracked back.
There's your mate, Duke of Pain.
Oh, let's Duke of York. Have we got another Duke? How many Dukes have we got?
And what am I calling Duke of Pain? Who's Duke of
he's
York?
the actual Duke of York.
My apologies, I've just made your name up. And it's written in front of me.
You've just given him a new name, it's fine.
There must be a Duke of Pain. There's got to be a name.
There's got to be.
It?
There's got to be.
We'll find one today. So we will just rename people as we see fit.
Yeah, as we see fit. We've got Speedy on the jam line for Barrow. Inferno's up against Fen Ikety for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder.
Empty penalty box. This has been quite a clean game.
Oh, here we go. Now you've done it.
Everyone gets expelled.
Yeah, expulsions for everyone.
If in doubt.
Oh, so Fen Ikety up against a hideous triangle, but getting recycled to the back by Nomad.
We've got Speedy up on the jam line for about the second or third time now for Barrow, but we have got that fantastic wall of Toots, Tomahawk and number 17, which is Benno. Wonderful work there from the Lincolnshire. I'm going to stop singing your name because it's weird.
Hey, that was an apex jump attempt. Wasn't inbound, so he's got to go back.
The way you said attempt then.
An attempt was made. Oh, he did okay. I mean,
tried.
I'm sure I could do better. Yeah. No.
Speedy's took off the hat now, trying to outfox the Lincolnshire wall, but they're having none of it. That tripod is in it for the long term.
I'm not liking that. I'm glad I'm not involved. So
I think we are seeing some wonderful work there from all of the blockers, probably thanks to the fantastic equipment that they're all using, coupled with their amazing skill, such as our slick, not quick bearings, one bearing for all, which you will be able to pick up online or here today at the fantastic Halifax World Stadium, or whatever this place is called.
The North Bridge Leisure Centre or something.
World Stadium is fine.
Yeah, I think World Stadium is a better name. I'm sure they'll go with it. Anyway, jam is over. 8 points on the board for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder in that one. Nothing for Barrow.
We did see Barrow with a quick little star pass over to Roseblade once more at the end of the jam, but it was in vain.
I think we're just going to have a
looks like one of our
injury.
Skaters from Barrow is just needing a little bit of medical attention from our fantastic medics on site, so we will obviously be going into an official timeout. Let's have a look at. We could just take a second to enjoy looking at Igor in that tropical suit once more, but instead I am going to tell you about Manchester Roller Derby. Thank you to our fantastic host here, Manchester Roller Derby, for organising MEQ 2018. Manchester Roller Derby are looking after a sponsored charity here. It is Manchester Mind. You can find out lots more about them here if you're coming on site or on the Manchester Roller Derby website, and of course on their Facebook page. Fantastic to see when Roller Derby do support charities outside of Roller Derby, and of course when they are local as well. So fantastic to see. And Manchester Roller Derby are being fantastic hosts here for us. The website there is manchestermind.org. Go and check them out. See the fantastic work that they are doing in the community and in the wider area.
Oh, interesting stats there from Holly. Apparently Barrow have not scored in 11 jams in this game.
But it's not through lack of trying.
No, definitely not. We have seen all sorts of sneaky manoeuvres, lots of stealthy star passes.
Sneaky stashes.
Having a stash, having a fake. It's all
We've
been very
seen
exciting. 9 star passes, in fact, for Barrow.
And we've had none for Lincoln. Every time the Lincoln pivot comes out, they get nothing. Oh, Holly's handing us a lot of stats now.
Oh, what's this then?
She thinks we can read numbers.
Yeah, she thinks we can read.
We can only make out people.
Can you draw a picture?
Sutton, Mum's making us do stuff.
And we haven't had any fruit.
Oh, she's drawn us a cat. Thanks, Holly. Oh, is it a fox?
Not this again.
What game have we got next after this then, Holly? Come on.
I should know. I'm calling it in-house.
So your next game here on the sorry, Holly changed the screen. Your next game here will be TNF, Time and Fear versus NRD, Nottingham. That was a lot of acronyms. And that game will be brought to you by Snuggins and Roller Polar Bear.
So yeah, we were on about like Dad watching at home. We've got our mom here, haven't we, Snuggins?
So tune in for some top quality roller derby and top quality announcing. Whereas
from Snuggins anyway.
Yeah. Right, so it looks like the track has been, I was going to say clear, but that's not really the word I was after.
I don't really know what's happening.
So we've got one of Lincolnshire in the penalty box. Let me grab my stuff. So we've got Barrow in the box for Lincoln. It doesn't look like any of the skaters are with the medics, which is fantastic to see because we did see one of Barrow needing a little bit of attention. We are having the track just repaired and cleaned up for a second.
We're having some sort of clean up in aisle 5.
Everyone's got their wet wipes out. Get your Reginas out. Or your one sheet.
Your what?
Or your Holly sheet. Holly's like, oh, hang on, brand merchandise.
Yeah, can we get some kitchen roll with little Holly faces printed on it? I'd love that.
Oh, I'd love to clean my kitchen. Oh, hang on, this is going
to she's so absorbent.
Oh, you do absorb a good spillage.
She loves the spillage. Drink
or
it
maybe
up.
like, you know, if you've cooked chips and you need to dab the fat.
Oh, she's a thirsty one. Oh, I think I'm going to get my microphone taken off me forever.
Thank the Jesus Lord the 5 seconds has been called. We have got Brothers up against Princess Leia. We are desperate to see Barrow grab a lead, and they do.
Woohoo! Well done, lads.
But will they score some points? That is what they need, much needed points in this second half. But we see Dapper Fox really digging in the defence there. But I think a couple of points have been scored.
Oh, Princess Leia using that momentum. He hit that tripod wall, but really was having a good old run against it, and he busts through to collect 4 points to break that 0-point streak. And it has been their first lead jammer for Barrow since jam 6 of this game.
What?
Bearing in mind, we are now on jam 4 of the second half.
Nomad versus Piskin. We see two beautiful tripods, but we don't, because we have got 2 of Lincoln in the penalty box, which means Nomad, back to his lead jamming form that we saw at the start of the game, is back with us.
Absolutely lovely work. So what happened there was Escape Piskin going in for the kill and missing. Now, Nomad with what was an amazing apex jump, unfortunately out of bounds, so he's had to go back and do it all again.
Everyone's jumping the apex now, so
I might go and jump it.
Let's all go and jump it. So Skate Piskin took off the cover, put it back on again, but it looks like we are just going to have some points.
Have a point.
Nothing on the board just yet, so a quick discussion going on.
No, no, yes, no, I don't know. We're not, apparently not.
And Holly's just informed me that Jump the Apex is one of the donations of our fantastic raffle that we have here going on at the Men's European Roller Derby Qualifiers. During timeouts and half times and things like that, you will see the sponsors and the prizes that are up for grabs ticker taping across your screen. What's exciting about this raffle is you're probably sat at home going, why are you talking about a raffle? We're on the live screen. Because you can take part in the raffle on your website.
Oh, so wow, technology.
We'll have a digital raffle and we have an in-house raffle, and you want to have a look at nwomeqraffle.fikket.com.
It's like Ficket.
Ficket,
like ticket, but
with an F.
With an F and 2 Ks. Okay, maybe not that much like ticket. I'll go home now. No, I won't.
A fantastic opportunity for you guys to support Manchester Roller Derby here and the charities that they're supporting as well, and get yourself some sweet swag.
Oh, there is some good swag. Meanwhile, speaking of swag, Fenno racking up the points there with a casual inside line hop around. That is 10 points in this jam for him, for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder, but Princess Leia had to go for a star stash to get through.
Little bean tip there. I think they might have grabbed 1 point there, but that's just going to get clarified by our fantastic jam referee. But we do see 14 points on the board for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. Wonderful jump there. And yes, 1 point there for Barrow. Wonderful little bean dip around the outside there from the Princess. Get excited. Someone's singing and we're having a replay.
Oh, look at that. Oh, very nice.
Oh,
Bit of lovely footwork hopping around from Jardine there.
and lovely replays brought to you by our fantastic team here from Derby Duck.
They are the best.
It's a bit of a duck fest here today, isn't it?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Derby Duck, Lincolnshire Ducks, Sully Duck. You're out, Duck.
You're right, Doc, yeah. That's British Champs next week. No, next month. I don't know when things are.
What, when we're in Stoke?
When we're in Stoke, yeah. I hope you're all enjoying like our tour updates.
Yeah. Where can you find out how to avoid us?
Where can we see Sausage and Cherry next? Well, you'll see us at British Champs playoffs in Stoke next month.
Wonderful work there from Sully as we saw some jammer on jammer action, but it has caused a power jam for Sully as we saw an out of play being given to Optical Zoom there, your jammer for Barrow. Wonderful, clever work there from Sully. He's not just fast, he's brainy.
Ooh.
I said that like a dating website or something.
So Sully on the power jam now, racking up the points. He's on 15 already.
Is he going to be able to match it or better his 34 jam
Oh,
we saw
yeah.
in the first half? We've still got us just under a minute to go. Sully, can you break on through to the 35?
Go on, go for it.
Reach for the stars, Sully.
Reach for the stars.
Shoot for the moon.
Follow that rainbow.
Don't stop believing. Hang on in there. Holly's like, shut up.
Yeah, please stop. We're muted, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's a silent stream.
Probably after jam one. We've just been talking for no reason. Sully doing jamming for all the great reasons. Lovely hit work around the pivot there. Roseblade at the front of the pack. Currently on 24 points. 15 seconds to go. Not sure if he is going to be able to better that 34, but it's all right. It was a big ask. I mean, 24 points is nothing to be sniffed at,
Yeah,
is it,
it's
my love?
okay, isn't it? Yeah, it'll do.
It'll do, pet.
It'll do.
Tomahawk coming up to a little bit of trouble there, having to sit down in the penalty box, so he'll have to serve the start of this jam in a whole 30 seconds, and it looks like we're having a timeout called from Barrow. I thought it was an official review, but that is quite a clear T
That
signal
is a
being
tea.
given.
Spill the tea.
So timeout there for Barrow, and we can see some replays brought that wonderful work there from Sully. Yeah, so we saw the jammer on jammer action. Sully went out, and then it looked like Barrow's jammer just kind of did what he wanted to do. Not
he
within the
say?
restraints of the laws. So the Barrow jammer cut his return to track short and therefore got the out of play call. Thank you, Holly.
Oh.
Holly, just so you know, when you're talking and I'm producing, do not expect this level of rules knowledge. People always expect me to know loads of rules because A, I've been doing roller derby for ages and I live with an official, but it's not osmosis. Just live together. We're married. I mean, that just made it sound like we just cohabit.
That's a thing too, I'm sure.
I know, but like, I don't want Ratty to hear this and be like, give it its official title. So official stats then, not just my marriage situation. We have Lincoln with 17 lead jams, Barrow with 6 lead jams, Lincoln with 0 star passes, Barrow with 9 star passes, Lincoln
a
with
lot.
6 power jams, and Barrow with just the 1. But it was a lovely one.
Oh, it's very nice. We've got Princess Leia on the jam line now for Barrow Infernos up against Fenickety of Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. And it's just a big old mess of blockers, but Fenickety is through. Is your lead jammer for Lincolnshire.
So we've got 3 blockers apiece on the track at the moment. Duke of York and Tomahawk, all that kind of rhymes, sitting down in the penalty box, serving their time. But it doesn't matter for Fenickety because he's racing himself around the track. But Princess Leia for Barrow has picked up a few points as well. No, he hasn't. Sorry, the scoreboard.
I don't think he's out yet. He's resorted to a star stash.
Now, it's quite interesting. Barrow have not actually scored any points on a star pass. So, I'm not telling anyone how to play roller derby, but would it work in their favour to just crack on? It's up to you, really.
Oh, crack on.
And we have had a star pass once more for Barrow, as Jardine is now your active jammer for Barrow, but Duke of York having his second penalty in this jam, sorry. Oh, loads of things happened.
Oh, it's all kicking off.
And kicking off it is indeed, as we see Finickety going to the box as your jammer for a track cut. Thank you, Holly. So Jardine, your active jammer now. Will Barrow be able to break the curse that we just heard about, that they hadn't scored any points on a star pass, and now they're going to. Holly, the powers you muster.
You muster. The powers of statistics compel you.
And the power of defence is compelling Lincoln, as we see Tomahawk telling the pack what to do. Get that tripod back down. Duke of Pain coming round, offering the offence.
We're going to rename him. We'll rename him Duke of Pain.
I'm so obsessed with naming
name.
the blockers, because I always feel like they never get a mention, and now I just get their names wrong.
Oh, and Finickety returning from crime prison from the penalty box. He sneaked in, but did he get any points on that sneaky pass?
I think he did. We did indeed. So we saw Lincolnshire picking up 20 in that jam, even with a penalty being served, and Barrow picking up 4 there, as a star pass actually yielded some points. So fantastic jam in the stats world. That was the 5th star pass to Jardine, and the first time points had been scored. It was bloody lovely.
That was like, Jardine's like, I'm not putting this pivot hat on ever again. Stop passing me the star. 5 star passes, that's a lot.
Do you think he did that thing where you're like, fine, I'll do it then, and then you do it good just to show that you can do it?
No, I usually do things badly on purpose so I don't have to do them again.
Right,
like the washing up.
This is a bit of a housewife moment for you there. But you know, like sometimes when you're just like, right, well, I'll do it, I don't want to, but I'll be brilliant at it, and then I'll just drop the mic and leave.
Anyway, it's Roseblade for Barrow Infernos up against, who's that now? It's Broders.
And Broders' lead once more. I believe his jammer stats are going to be pretty sensational, as Roseblade
sensational,
bringing up the rear in the jammer situation.
Jam sensation. Oh, lovely work there from Broders. Hit to the inside, calls it off. Takes a couple of points.
So we are at the 17-17 mark of this half time, so just about coming up to halfway of this last half, if that makes any sense.
Halfway through the half.
You know what I mean.
What, a quarter.
Yeah, that as well. So we have got Lincoln on 293, ever close to slapping that triple.
Well, triple slaps.
Barrow with 34. But we've seen some massive jams, as we said earlier. Sully getting 34s, getting 20s, Piskin racking up 55 points. Will we see Lincolnshire getting 400? Because don't forget, Sausage, even though it is pretty much win or lose, if we have a draw towards the end of the tournament, points difference.
Oh yeah, it all matters. Skate Pliskin trying to break up that tripod, does so.
Who's that at the front of the pack? I can't say his name.
The Duke of Pain. No, I'm calling him the Duke of Pain.
Oh, we have been given a penalty there for Lincoln. So Skate Piskin is going for a sit down for an illegal contact. You know, earlier when I said we hadn't had many penalties.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Announcer's curse. So Jardine jamming for Barrow Infernos has removed the helmet cover. And you've got Princess Slayer, also a frequent on the old jammer rotation. So could we see another star pass?
We did see a little dance there with Wonder Zebra. Look at his face.
Oh no, look at his little Wonder Zebra. Look at his wonder face.
Someone danced with me. Oh, lovely offensive work there from Barrow, causing a nice outside line there for the jammer to take.
But some lovely blocking work from Benno, just completely stopping Jardine in his tracks.
Touch of penalty trouble for Lincoln, as we see number 55, Holy Schmidt, sitting down in the box. But Benno is literally just throwing furnaces left, right and centre. I don't even know if that's a word, but
it's Furni.
Embers, maybe. Jardine having a run up.
Oh, Skate Pliskin trying to employ a bit of the matrix moves there, trying to get around the outside, not quite successful. I'll let him off.
That was a right old rugby scrum of a jam, that one.
Really was.
So as we come into the last quarter of this game, we see Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder getting that triple century with 302. Barrow with 37. Let's have a look at that replay of Skate Piskin coming round. Oh, beautiful.
Lovely footwork and awareness there.
Nomad up against. Oh, where's he gone?
It's Fenno.
Oh, he's gone in a shot. Didn't give me a chance to look at him.
I know, where did he go? Anyway, so our Fenno up against Nomad.
I like how we just adopt players like we know them.
Yeah.
And
Bless him.
Later.
So our Fenno is a lead jammer now. He's on his scoring pass. Nomad has been recycled to the back, still yet to exit the pack for the first time on the initial.
Are we going to see a sneaky star pass here? Roseblade's really put himself in the right position as the pivot, but Benno saw what was going on, gave Roseblade a little free trip to the inside, but it did cost him. So Benno is sat down in the box, and I believe Roseblade has got the jammer star in hand.
He has.
Wonderful work there from Nomad. Don't forget, just because you're no longer the jammer doesn't mean... Don't forget that you're now a blocker.
Do some work.
You do see it happen, and then you're like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Come on, you've passed me the star. Go do my offence for me.
Yeah. That's how it works. Wonderful work there from Tomahawk. Once more dominating the defence in those fetching pink leggings. Luckily for my eyes, it's not as hot as it was in Toulouse last year when pink gets very sweaty is all I'm saying. You all know. You're all watching it. We're all roller derby lovers.
Yeah, we're all familiar with that situation.
Barrow there sneaking a sneaky point there, 315 pounds, 38.
Cheeky.
So LRT have had 6 jams if a lead jammer streak in the second half with 89% leads. Holly, you are like Mrs. Not Mrs. Statman. That's not what I'm implying.
That's Eastbourne all over again, isn't it?
Oh, and Sully, what we weren't watching. We see Sully bursting his way through the pack, and we also see Chob, active jammer here for Barrow for the first time, I believe.
Oh, Chob is out, but Sully is right behind him now on his scoring pass. Sully absolutely lays him out onto the outside line, tries to draw him back into the pack to get him recycled and eaten right back up by LRT's blockers. Absolutely phenomenal work, very exciting jam. Serious speed being picked up again by Sully. And that's a cut track issue to Chubb. Power jam now for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. Over a minute on the jam clock.
Lovely work there from Gazabite. Beautiful offense, allowing Sully a free ride round the outside. Barrow, he's that optical zoom, just like, you got me.
You got me.
Jerry coming in for the same offense there, but he is knocked outside by Duke of York.
Optical zoom really drawing Sully back there, grinding that clock down. Because they know if they don't, Sully can put up the numbers. Chubb back in play now, completely swallowed up by Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder's blockers.
And a little fact for you about Chob, who is absolutely persevering as your jammer on the track at the moment. It is his first year of playing roller derby. Not just playing roller derby for, his team on Barrow, first year of playing.
At all. Fresh out of fresh meat.
Hats off to you. But unfortunately, after that star pass, illegal procedure was issued there. Holly's doing the Macarena next to me like crazy.
Yay.
So Chob is in the penalty box as your active jammer for Barrow. But first year of playing. Hats off to you, sir, indeed. And he did take his hat off. So I was correct.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Aye.
For
10
once.
minutes, shut up. 10 minutes left in this game. We see Barrow with 1 power jam for Barrow, 8 for Lincoln. 2 in the last jam. And 2 in the last jam. Ooh. This game is really going to help Lincoln later on when it might come down to points difference, because we have got some really three amazing teams playing roller derby in front of your very roller derby loving eyes this weekend. Forget what you're doing. No trips to IKEA. Don't go and see your nan. Give her a call.
No, you could go see it, but like the magic of technology, you could probably take this out and go watch it on your phone.
Yeah.
Get your nan in. She'll love it.
Thought something really serious was happening then. Holly was just like, you could watch it on your phone.
Just put your phone like there's some emergency. Meanwhile, Chob has returned to play from the penalty box. He's looking for a star pass desperately. He's like, have this off me. I don't want it.
It's only my first year.
I've only just passed my min skills. I thought I was really good, so I've shot straight up, but I'm very tired now.
But he is doing a fantastic work.
He's brilliant.
All of Barrow Inferno do. We all know, roller derby fans, it is so tough when you are on the not so positive side of such a big score to keep going, keep your heads up, keep going for it. And Barrow are showing us how you don't stop believing.
Oh, you hold on to that feeling.
Take the midnight train to Halifax.
Oh, we've just been stabbed by Holly.
Yeah.
With a pen.
We've only got 8 minutes left to go. That's definitely time to get a Bon Jovi song in, I think.
Anyway, look,
Holly's just crawled under the desk now.
She's
she
had
wants
enough.
nothing to do
Wigs
with
off. She's had enough now. She can't do this anymore. Someone could bring her up a spice rum and coke. She's drinking some water. I think that's just vodka, really.
Smells like vodka.
Yeah.
Right, so pack advantage going to Lincoln, and it works in their favour as Broders lead Jammer once more, as we see 338 taking on 38. Quick math, sausage.
Oh, all the threes.
Quick math.
300.
Maths.
I don't know.
Well, geez.
Get Carol Waterman in.
Let's forget that segue. Duke of York absolutely killing it at the back.
300?
Duke of York, I've learnt his name, doing some fantastic defence at the back of the pack.
He's changed it. He says he'd like to be known as the Duke of Pain now.
Holly, can I come with you?
It's early, no one's
massive
watching.
hit there from Speedy onto Benno, but it was into Broders, my apologies, was a little bit in vain because Broders is doing his business. 5 points already to 0 as we come into the last 7 minutes of this game.
Princess has gone for the star stash. Has he gone for the pass? He has. I sort of see something in that pivot's hand. He has, right. So, active jammer for Barrow Infernos is now Jardin. King of the star, receive.
Not of the star giver.
The star giveth and the star taketh away.
I did a horrible laugh then, I am sorry. Like a drunk old nan. And we are having an official review called by Barrow.
What, because of your old drunk nan laugh?
Yep, let's have a quick look at the replay. I'm not sure.
Winner.
I'm not sure if the replay's got anything to do with the official timeout.
Oh no, there's a B there now instead.
The official timeout, so there was a big B in the way. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, I'd like to draw attention to the fact there's a huge B on the track and we couldn't skate. Anyway.
Do you like bees?
Do you like bees? Well, good for you. Don't forget, you can pretend like you're here.
No.
You can join in with the raffle just like the kids here. You kids at home can buy yourselves a raffle ticket at NWOMEQ raffle, all one word, .ficket, which is FIKKET.com. Buy your raffle ticket there. There's all sorts of exciting swag there. I can't remember what just yet, but there'll be t-shirts and goodies. Oh, apparently it's on your little ticker. You have a look at the ticker, it'd be like a bit of QVC shopping.
Not now, but later.
Not
now we get to look at some men.
Buy a raffle ticket anyway.
This is what you can win in the raffle, just some men.
Yeah, 3 slightly tired looking men. I'm trying to think of boy bands that had 3 in the 90s.
3T.
3T. What was it? 911.
A1.
911 look tired.
A11. A1.
A1. A1. Yeah, there's a lot of numbered boy bands.
Yeah.
This is all looking very serious in that officials huddle.
When you've got officials taking a knee.
Yeah, they're getting knighted.
You can be the king of pain.
Yeah.
Sir Pinebridge.
Upgraded from the Duke.
Right, so the official review is coming to an end. We see Big Smack telling our fantastic bench team, which I believe is Fisher and Gigsy.
Giggity.
Yeah, having a chat. We don't see anyone in the penalty box just yet, so we can only assume it's nothing to do penalty-wise.
Maybe
but
it's
Holly,
us.
our fantastic producer, will bring us that official review very shortly. But now we can enjoy Nomad v Piskin.
Oh, we can enjoy it indeed.
Tomahawk there going for the outside offense as he does so beautifully, and Piskin is your lead as we go into the last 6.5 minutes of this game.
And Nomad is out of the pack now. Will Skate Pliskin go for the call off? He does. Nomad's gutted. Gutted. So that takes the score up to 352 for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder. Barrow Inferno's on 38. 6.5 minutes left. And we've got Fenno on the jam line for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder up against Princess Leia for the Barrow Infernos.
Nice big scramble there for everyone to get into position. We see Fenno going to say hello to Judge Dredd in the middle of the track, goes back again. And we've got lead to Barrow. Princess Leia, much needed lead for Barrow. They're going to be very happy with that.
Yeah, he did a little cheer for himself. He's a very happy chappy. Now he's just got to put some points on the board. He is up against a very serious tripod wall from LRT and completely laid out on his back. Almost, don't lose your helmet cover.
Oh, Fisher's saying keep going, keep going. We've got Lincolnshire are scoring points, so if you've got lead, you might as well try and score some points as well. Don't leave this jam at a deficit.
Yeah. I was worried he was going to actually lose his helmet cover then, because if that comes off, he's not lead jammer.
But he did manage to score 1 point there, so Barrow now with 39, but we did see Lincolnshire grabbing 9 points there. Cheeky, no lead, 9 points as we go into the last 5 minutes of this game. You're right, Holly.
Holly's getting well overexcited. I don't know what's up with her.
I know. So the official review, do you want to give us a read, Sauce? I did the last
one. Go on
one.
then, I'll have a little read. So Barrow Inferno's requested a forearms penalty on a white blocker. Call's been upheld as the forearms contact was deemed to have no impact in play. So I'm guessing Barrow lost that official review there.
They did indeed, but as we've only got 4 minutes left of this game, always good to chance it. If you think something's happened that you're not happy with, give it a shout.
Got nothing else on, have you? Give it a go. Sully racking up the points there and flying through the air there.
Oh, let's give them that was fantastic.
Very good, Nomad. That was exciting.
So big 4 points there scored from Nomad, taking Barrow to 43. Lovely apex jump there. 7 points, was picked up there by Sully. But in this instance, Sully, we don't care because that was a fantastic points grab from Barrow. And I think we're going to have another look at it.
Yeah, go on. Pop that on. No, it's a different one.
But it was still lovely because we saw Nomad picking up some points there.
Very exciting. Princess Leia up against Fernicity. Fernicity runs up the inside line and takes lead jammer for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, a little bit of no focus there as that inside line wasn't even opened up. It was just free and easy.
It's just there. They just left it.
Just like cake out in the rain.
Meanwhile, after a star slash, Princess Leia has got out of the pack, forcing that call off from Fernicity.
Last 3 minutes of this game now, 372. Sausage, do we think we're going to get a quad century?
Oh, could you imagine? I think all it takes is one jumbo jam from our Sully.
A big Sully.
One big Sully. How's that? How are you going to have one big Sully? Do they upgrade him on the last jam?
Yep.
It's like a transformer.
Like Go-Go Gadget. But it isn't Sully jamming, it's Broders. Will he be able to grab some more points for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder Ducks to bring them up to the quad century of 400 as we've got 2 minutes 39 left in this game.
And Roseblade has exited the pack on his scoring pass when he next hits the blockers. Oh, Broders just veering out of play, and I don't know what he's doing now. He's calling off the jam and skating back to the wrong bench all at the same time. It's all going on, isn't it?
But Barrow were denied. I thought they grabbed a point there, but no, denied. So Barrow 0 in that jam. No,
No, they got 3.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Wonder Zebra with his fingers,
Gets there in the end.
with his spirit fingers, twinkling them.
So 3 for Barrow, taking them to 46. 4 points for Lincoln, taking them to 376. 2 minutes left to go. Piskin versus Slayer. 318 versus 69. Who will be the winner?
You want it to be 69 because that's your number as well.
Yeah, do you know what? I thought I hadn't said it all game, and I was dying to crack one out.
He's just trying to.
Oh, there we go, because I said it.
Yeah, there you go. Number twins.
Yay, score them for me, babe. So that is, to put that into technical terms, that is Barrow's Princess Leia, who has got lead and is actively trying to grab some points, but Dapper Fox is trying to put a dampener Fox onto that one.
Is it a fox or a cat?
Shut up.
So Princess Leia really trapped by Lincolnshire's defence there.
And
He ain't
Piskin
quitting.
picks up 4 points there, taking them to 380.
So Leia just pushes, finds her weakness on the inside line, manages to sneak on through.
Barrow now with the half century. I think that's worth a mention.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, big hit there from Holy Schmidt, taking Princess Leia into the middle of the track as we see a track cut has been issued onto Skate Piskin, going to sit down in the box next to his pivot tomahawk. That means Barrow, you have got 44 seconds of dominance in this last jam, potentially.
Exciting. So yeah, looks like we'll be finishing on a power jam for the Barrow Infernos.
Lovely replay here, thanks to Derby Duck Productions, giving us the action, not once but twice, 3 times a Derby Duck. For some reason, our house announcer, Roller Bowler Bear, has got louder than ever. I think he's drumming up some support for something. It's somebody's birthday in the crowd.
Yay.
We don't know whose birthday it is. Let's listen.
It is, yeah.
No idea.
Whose birthday is it? Happy
Then
birthday.
all of Roller Derby say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
If it's not your birthday, then hold on to this moment and then let it out of your heart when it is your birthday.
Yeah, or just like record it for later. I mean, this will be all uploaded and archived somewhere, so you know what to do. Just save it for your actual birthday.
And then just dub over the name, be like, da da da, very cherry.
Yeah, happy birthday, me.
I mean, if you do that, that's really sad. I would like to point out.
You're going to do that though, aren't you?
Totes. So that last jam, 7 points apiece. I believe that's probably one of the only equal jams that we've had. All of our jams have been a little bit wonky. To use such a technical phrase. Skate Piskin Tomahawk sat down in the box, having a chat, comparing beards.
Wondering what's for tea later.
Probably. What do they eat in Yorkshire? Like mash
Teas,
and
just
Yorkshire
tea.
puddings.
Yeah, Yorkshire pudding full of Yorkshire tea.
And like stodgy food, isn't it? Because it's then.
Having a pie.
Yeah,
a pudding.
Oh, a pudding.
Have a Yorkshire pudding with like a pudding inside.
Oh God, you make.
You hungry?
Oh man, I'm rubbing my belly like Winnie the Pooh right now. Let's have a look at the Lincolnshire bench.
Hiya.
Oh no, Mad doing some hit. A little
Yeah.
bit high intensity.
Yeah, bit
what's
of
the word?
aerobics.
High intensity.
What is it? HIIT.
High interval. I know.
Interval training.
High intensity interval training.
Can you tell we don't do it?
Yeah, just bums and tums for me every Monday. Down the annex, me and Sandra.
Anyway, Nomad will be taking this power jam for Barrow Infernos to finish it off. Oh, very exciting. Barrow's bench getting real pumped up to support Nomad so he can give it everything he's got. They're in with the offense, but now it is just Nomad versus those three blockers. Oh, he nearly took out one of his own, but it doesn't matter. He got leads. Makes him very happy.
He's got lead. Piskin still sat down in the penalty box. Tomahawk is out now to add to the defensive misery. Piskin is now stood up. This will be the last jam of the game as we see 53 taking on 383. Still got just under 1.5 minutes left. Piskin back on the track now.
And that is points on the board for Nomad.
Oh, we have got a track cut called to Piskin.
Already? Oh, wow.
So Nomad will have the run of the mill once more during this jam, but we look like we have Tomahawks and Toots, the formidable Team England blockers, really causing some damage at the front of the pack. But Nomad absolutely bossing it around the track, to use such a technical term.
Yeah, bossing it. It's a technical turn. That is 2 blockers now and the jammer in the box for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder.
Nomad is already on 10 points for this jam. Wonderful work there from the Duke of York.
Lil Joker returns to play for Lincolnshire, taking them back up to 3 blockers in play. Nomad through again.
Oh, this has been a wonderful end to this game for Barrow, finishing on a high.
Everyone loves the happy ending.
They do indeed, Sausage. 15 points for Nomad as we now see 68. Will he grab that elusive 69th point?
Oh, you just want them to finish on 69 because that's your number.
I do, yeah. I am a simple pleasure today. 10 seconds left of this game to go. I feel like we should be doing a countdown because this jam has been so exciting.
Oh, 5 seconds
to go. This jam has been amazing. I hope you have all been enjoying it too at home.
Great fun. Here we go. The end is nigh, and there it is, the big whistle.
So your unofficial score, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Halifax MRDA European Qualifiers, Game 1. Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder with 383 points. Barrow Infernos with 72 points. But this is still the unofficial score, but I think it's fair to say that Lincolnshire have got that win in the bag.
Yeah, I doubt they've got like 300 added up wrong.
So let me run you through some last minute stats then. So in the game we had lead jammers, Lincoln 28, Barrow with 9 star passes, 9 star passes for Barrow, none for Lincoln, and power jams we had 8 for Lincoln and 4 for Barrow.
Oh, exciting stuff. And I've also just had some more information
Go
passed to me. LRT requested the removal of a cut on their jammer as the black blocker, the furnace blocker, had gone down. The call stands as the cut was a non-initiating blocker. There we go. There's that information for you.
And we have gone to the final score. So Barrow Inferno 72 after that 19-point jam. But your winners for this first game here at the MRDA European Qualifiers is Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder with 383. And a few stats from that game. Barrow Infernos, hats off indeed to Nomad, who had scored your biggest jam with 19 and scored your biggest total with 49.
And for Lincolnshire Rolling Thunder, Sully, cumulatively, in total, he scored 101 of those 383 points as a jammer, which is absolutely incredible, and his highest scoring single jam, 34, which is fairly early on in the game, but what a start.
I know. So fantastic work there from our lovely skaters on the track. Thank you for joining us here nice and early in the morning. Absolute thank you indeed for Holly, our wonderful producer. I've been Very Terry.
I've been Battered Sausage.
See you soon.
Bye.